story out of the state of Iowa, didn't you?
I did, yeah. It's honestly, it's interesting on multiple levels because I actually believe every word of this, and it also goes to show you just how recruiting has how it's changed. It was a quote from a long-form article in 24/7 talking to high school prospects that just signed, extremely open about offers and stuff like that. One prospect was talking about how a report said he was offered $2 million by Texas A&M, and he said, nah, it's more like six figures. But still, his answer was, nah, it wasn't $2 million. I wish it was $2 million. It was just, about six figures. So anyway, I admired.
Which is not terrible.
Oh, it's a nice little chunk of change. But don't tell Jimbo that he said that, because that's 2 years in a row where a player exposed his false narrative. Either way, this quote in this article stood out to me. This is from Kaden Proctor.
Let me interrupt you. Didn't expose his false narrative. Exposed his lie.
That's
Call it what it is. It's a lie.
It's a lie. Yeah, 2 years in a row now. But Kaden Proctor, he's from Iowa, an elite-level offensive tackle. He was committed to Iowa starting back in the summer in June, committed to his home state Hawkeyes. Late in the recruiting process, I believe on signing day, flipped to Alabama. And you know what everybody said about his flip to Alabama. Well, obviously, they paid him more, and that's why he did it. Here's a quote from him. When these stories come out, I hope they understand that it wasn't about NIL, because I'm not getting as much money as Iowa would have paid me.
Proctor said he had thousands of people coming at him about the decision, saying it came down to Alabama offering more money, and yet Iowa actually had a better NIL package for him.
I believe it. I do. I absolutely believe it.
I mean, I guess it could have been $1 more or $100,000 more or $100 million more. We don't know. He didn't give us the specifics on it. But he says he could have gotten more to go to Iowa than Alabama paid him. Which reminds us, right, that there is an allure to playing at a place like Alabama for a lot of high school football standouts. And Georgia is another one that falls into that category.
Short-term sacrifice for a better chance to have a more lucrative long-term future. Makes a ton of sense.
And there's some guys that are still interested in winning a national championship and believes he's got a better shot to do that at a place like Alabama than at a place like Iowa. And the history would kind of bear that out.